Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to cover gold and silver separately. I ended up covering gold and silver in the general commodities video. So I'll just do the miners here. The miners, dropped a decent amount, but then closed much higher than the low of day. So that's good. That's pretty healthy stuff. Now, I did expect the miners to go where they went if gold was lower. So, I thought gold might go to 1950 and we might see the miners retest their descending. To be honest, gold went to like 1962 or 3, and the miners almost touched the descending. So it makes sense the miners, being weaker than the metals on the way down. But the fact that they closed much higher off their lows, and I think they outperformed the markets too, it's still pretty healthy stuff. GDXJ, pretty similar stuff. I did say we could end up testing this zone just below 34, where the horizontal is, and we did. But look, we did despite gold not touching 1950. But as long as this hold is bullish. I mean, as long as if gold just drifts a bit low and we hold this zone, this is like a bullish area to retrace to. And if we can curl and go back up, and obviously, on the way up, we know the levels, and that'll be good if we start to test these levels. But on the way down, let's see, because at the moment, gold and silver just sort of drifting sideways. They don't have the green light to go lower or to break out. I think we're just holding to see what happens. There'll be a breakout or breakdown at some point in the next 1 or 2 or 3 trading days for sure. And then we can see what happens. But overall, it's a nice looking candle. Found support down here, closed up here. Let's see what happens because I also think the markets will start going lower. So it's also important to see how the miners react to the markets. So let's see. Let's see. Decent candles, but we still haven't really tested, much lower yet in the metals. So let's see what happens. It was a decent day, despite it being red a little bit, decent day. And also some of these specific miners, I saw the open on the day, it was down 3, 4%. I thought, wow, that's pretty strong. And then they closed sort of down 1%. So that's a sideways day and good support. So decent day overall.